Asuka discusses struggles after surgery. After surgery, a WWE superstar, Asuka is recovering from knee surgery and recently shared the struggle she's adjusting things during her physical rehabilitation. The women's Triple Crown and Grand Slam winner shared her experiences on her vlog, including a decision to go to rehabilitation center in an attempt to speed up her recovery, according to Euchre. This was a new experience for her, and she explained some of the challenges. Now, I'm going to be moved to a rehabilitation center for my rehabilitation. I've never used crutches before, difficult to use it. The airport staff got me a wheelchair when they saw how hard it was for me to get around. If I had not had used a wheelchair, it would have been difficult to arrive at the airport in time for my flight. While there's no timetable for the Empress of Tomorrow's return, fans are eager to see what will be next for her as she enjoyed success in singles and tag team competitions and will likely be thrown right back into the spotlight. There have been a lot of whispers and conjecture among WWE fans in recent weeks over the ties of Liv Morgan, Dominik Mysterio, and Rhea Ripley. Dominik and Liv Morgan have had a number of amorous and, some would argue, inappropriate moments on WWE shows. This has some people wondering what this means for Dominik and Rhea Ripley's relationship. Dominik and Rhea still have a romantic relationship. We will discuss Rhea and Dominik's current relationship status in today's video, which may come as a surprise to some. We'll also discuss the most recent events involving Liv and Dominik and make some educated guesses about what might occur next. Many people think that Liv and Dominik's recent actions, which include kissing, touching, and even exchanging hotel keys for a future meeting, are just typical of a loving relationship. These exchanges between Liv and Dominik have all happened recently. By comparison, none of these things have occurred between Rhea and Dominik since they started dating. There's been no straddling, no kissing, and no sensual touching. It had been speculated that Rhea never really loved Dominik because of this disparity. Is it possible that Rhea Ripley is more traditional and disapproves of these kinds of premarital demonstrations of affection? Liv Morgan, on the other hand, may be more contemporary since she goes after what she wants and isn't afraid to express her feelings for Dominik. Many have noted that Dominik and Liv seem more like a real chemistry-filled loving pair, while Dominik and Rhea seem more like platonic acquaintances with no obvious romanticism. Some have speculated that Dominik has been yearning for the touch of another woman because Rhea never showed him that degree of physical attention due to the differences in conduct. What is Rhea's current relationship status with Dominik? And what does she think about all of this? Along with the most recent information regarding Liv and Dominik, we also have a brand new update on Rhea and Dominik's relationship. Now, let's explore each of these advances in more detail. Many people would like to see Dominik and Liv in a formal relationship. Many admirers were ecstatic to see Liv straddle Dominik and climb on top of him, believing it to be an obvious indication of Liv's romantic interest in Dominik. Some fans, on the other hand, expressed their disapproval on social media after finding the exhibit offensive. They declared that such adult content was inappropriate for a family-oriented show like WWE and made threats to stop watching the show. It's important to keep in mind that WWE was renowned for its non-PG content, particularly in the late 1990s and early 2000s. Nonetheless, the business has worked hard in recent years to become more family-friendly. That is, until Liv Morgan and Dominik's encounters began to cross those lines once more. Some think that because of the show's increasing risque nature, the rating should be changed to TV-14. Given Liv Morgan's previous behavior, which included lending Dominik a hotel key, there is conjecture as to what might occur next. If Liv is successful in enticing Dominik to that hotel room, fans are asking if WWE will broadcast what transpires there. Should this transpire, Rhea Ripley may have to decide what to do with her connection with Dominik. Rhea, who is recuperating at home from an injury, has probably been watching WWE TV and has seen Liv's aggressive behavior with Dominik. Her partner engaging in such personal activities with another lady must have devastated her. According to some insiders, the next exchange between Liv and Dominik will intensify things even more. There may be more surprising and possibly repulsive moments if Liv is successful in luring Dominik inside her hotel room. Rumor has claimed that Rhea Ripley will have to make a difficult choice. Should she continue seeing a man who doesn't turn down Liv's advances? Dominik accepted Liv's kiss without pushing her away. He welcomed the sensual touch she gave him in the ring. He seemed to like it when she straddled him. These behaviors imply that Dominik may have become fond of Liv, which makes it challenging for Rhea to continue the relationship. Because she feels that Dominik has betrayed her by sleeping with Liv Morgan, it is likely that Rhea will end the relationship. A romantic partnership that has drawn the interest of WWE fans worldwide will come to an end if Rhea chooses to split from Dominik. This possible split is not simply a personal issue, it is also a major plot point in WWE that may have far-reaching effects on all parties concerned. Fans are awaiting Rhea's response and the next events in this drama that is playing out with great anticipation. In conclusion, there has been a lot of controversy and conjecture about the romantic relationships between Liv Morgan, Dominik Mysterio, and Rhea Ripley. Dominik is in a tough spot as a result of Liv's audacious acts, while Rhea is standing by, maybe considering calling it quits on their romance. As followers of the WWE, we can only watch to see how this plot progresses and what it implies for these superstars' futures. What do you think about the possibility that Liv Morgan is the reason Rhea Ripley and Dominik Mysterio broke up? Please share your thoughts with me in a remark. This revised script keeps the basic plot but adds extra details to provide the relationship and the drama that results in greater depth and context. With a thorough examination of the love dynamics and their ramifications within the WWE Universe, it seeks to captivate the reader. Howdy's first target revealed atop of today's news is an exciting theory concerning Uncle Howdy. With the WWE Universe on high alert about Uncle Howdy's return, it appears we may finally have our first program involving Uncle Howdy. The WWE's resident creep shared another video via QR code at Clash at the Castle, which has always led to some tantalizing information. Essentially, Sports summarized the latest clue saying the QR code that showed up during Clash at the Castle in Scotland contained a video message for the fans. There was a statement in one video earlier that said you changed, you stopped saying thank you. Fans also spotted the initials CG written somewhere in the new clip. Some fans and wrestling writers believe CG refers to Chad Gable, who struggles with his Alpha Academy students, have put him into the spotlight. However, with rumors that Gable will replace Otis Akira Tozawa and Maxine Dupree with the Cree brothers, Howdy may have someone else in mind. Hell, could even be Chelsea Green at this point. Oh, we shouldn't have to wait too long if the rumors of Uncle Howdy debuting on tonight's Raw pan out. The real reason why wrestlers were botching out Clash at the Castle. The internet wrestling community is still abuzz with talk about Jade Cargill's missteps at Clash at the Castle, including a spot where she went for a springboard move off the top rope, only to crash and burn. Thankfully, Jade wasn't hurt, and now new reports suggest that the fall may have not been a slip-up by Carol, but the result of loose ring ropes. The Sports Do report reporting it turns out ropes were seemingly an issue for WWE All Night as fans caught a moment before Cargill's match showing the referee warning AJ Styles that they were loose. They also reported on how this may have impacted Jade. The official can be seen grabbing the ropes and shaking them as he explains something to Styles. It makes sense that Styles would be warned about the ropes, since one of his finishes, the phenomenal forearm, requires him to leap onto the top rope in the same way Carol did. Fans will recall Damon Priest took a tumble when he attempted to jump off the top rope during his main event against Drew McIntyre. Could it be that the top rope wasn't adjusted to the normal levels? It could explain a hell of a lot, however. The WWE knew the top rope was a problem. Why didn't they warn wrestlers, or if possible, make an adjustment to the top rope? WWE apologizes for Clash at the Castle, and Samantha Irving gets booed. Did the WWE drop the ball with the finish to Clash at the Castle's main event? Some fans are still irate over the WWE's decision to have CM Punk see Drew McIntyre's chance at winning the 4th world title as Liz. Fans are now just imagine how outraged they were after the match situation that saw angry fans even booing ring announcer Samantha Irving. Footage from the event shows Samantha Irving apologizing to fans as she made her way to the backstage area.